Hello everyone. Welcome back to All PC Geek. Is your Android Studio slow, lagging, or freezing on your PC? Does Gradle build take too long or the emulator run very slow? In this video, I will show you the best Android Studio performance boost settings for low-end and mid-range PCs. Make sure you watch until the end because the final settings give the biggest speed improvement. First, we will increase the memory allocated to Android Studio. Open Android Studio and go to Help. Then change memory settings. Set the IDE maximum heap size to at least 2048 megabytes if you have 8 gigabytes RAM. If you have 4 gigabytes RAM, set it to 1536 megabytes. Click Save and restart Android Studio. Next, we will reduce the number of background processes. Go to File, then Settings. Then Appearance and Behavior. Then System Settings, then Updates. Disable automatic updates while you are working. This reduces background CPU usage. Now we will disable unnecessary plugins. Go to File, then Settings, then Plugins. Disable plugins that you do not use. Fewer plugins mean faster startup and better performance. Next, we will optimize Gradle settings. Go to File, then Settings, then Build, Execution, Deployment, then Gradle. Enable offline work when you are not downloading new dependencies. Set Gradle JDK to the latest version installed. Also enable Configure on Demand and Parallel Build, if available. Now we will increase Gradle memory. Open the Gradle.properties file and add these lines. I will put it in description so you can copy it. If your PC has a 4 gigabytes of RAM, use XMX2048 YPTR. For 8 gigabytes of RAM, use XMX4096M. For 16 gigabytes of RAM, use XMX6144MEM. This will make Gradle builds faster. Next, we will exclude unnecessary folders from Antivirus. Open Windows Security, go to Virus and Threat Protection. Then Manage Settings. Add exclusions for your Android Studio Project folder and Gradle cache. This prevents real-time scanning from slowing down builds. If your PC has both HDD drive and SSD installed, so make sure you move Gradle cache to an SSD. Using an SSD greatly improves build speed and project loading time. I am using SSD. Next, we will disable animations in Android Studio. Go to File, then Settings, then Appearance and Behavior, then Appearance. Disable animations. This makes the IDE more responsive on low-end PCs. If you can't find the animation option in normal settings, you can disable it using the registry. First, press Ctrl plus Shift plus A on your keyboard. In the search box, type Registry, then click on Registry when it appears. A new window will open. Inside the window, find IDE.animate.toolwindows. When you see an option called IDE.animate.toolwindows, simply uncheck this option, then click Close. Animations are now disabled, and Android Studio will feel faster and more responsive on low-end PCs. Now your Android Studio is fully optimized for a low-end PC. Go to File and turn on Power Save mode. Power Save mode is very important when working on the large Android Studio projects, especially on low-end PCs. When you enable Power Save mode, Android Studio disables background code analysis, error highlighting, and automatic inspections. This reduces CPU usage, lowers RAM consumption, and makes the IDE much more responsive. Your typing becomes smoother, scrolling is faster, and the system does not freeze while editing code. It is very useful when you are only writing or editing code and not running or debugging the app. When you want full features like lint checks and real-time error detection, you can turn Power Save mode off again. So for low RAM computers, keeping Power Save mode on during editing gives a big performance boost and prevents lag in Android Studio projects. You should notice: faster project opening, faster Gradle build time, smoother Android Emulator performance, less lag and fewer freezes. If your emulator is still slow, consider closing Chrome and other heavy apps, using a physical Android phone for testing, upgrading to an SSD in the future for a huge speed boost. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe for more Android development optimization tips, and share this guide with anyone using a low-end PC. Thanks for watching, and happy coding!